to Cowm Quarry at Rochdale. Tomorrow we're going to see round 2 of the British X-Treme Enduro Championship, Eddy's X-Treme here, and we've just got Tom Sager going out now to do a run of the course. He's running the GoPro for Enduro Live so you can get a preview of what the track's going to be like tomorrow. So we're going to have a chat with Peter Schluter and Brian Till from Enduro Live in a moment or two. So that is Tom just going out on the course now to get a full preview for Enduro Live. Guys, it's great to see you. Brian to start with. It's going to be a good lineup tomorrow. We've got Johnny Walker back in the UK. Yep. That's going to be make things
might
interesting.
Be a bit cold for him, though, mightn't it? Do you think?
He gives the summer sun in Spain.
Used to that Spain and stuff, so I don't know whether it's going to do him any good being here. It might be a bit cold for him, so maybe some extra gloves and that on for him. And
we saw him here 2 years ago on the 4-stroke. He's back on the 4-stroke tomorrow, which Eurotek have been, they've been preparing that bike for him. Who's your money on tomorrow, mate? Who's your top 3?
Well, it's between Johnny, Graham and Billy. Obviously, them lads are pro riders and they're riding really well at the minute. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be nice to see Johnny and Graham racing back in the UK. You know, good lineup with them 3. Expert class, there's some good riders in there. Chris Windle, people like, I don't know.
Sam Ludgate as well. He's on a good run at the moment. Sam, he got, I think it was fourth in the Extreme Valleys, which is not part of this championship, but got a 4th back in Wales early January. A 1st at Tong, a 1st at the tough one, and now the pressure's on for another 1st, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean he's riding really well. He's on the KTM now, so obviously it seems to be a good choice with him going over from the Beta to Eurotek now and having their support. It must be good for him. He's riding really well. Yeah, be interesting to see.
Thanks for talking. So I'll quick word with Peter Schluter now. Peter, nice to make it from Germany. We saw you down at Tong there. You made it a nice journey across, and you're back here. You arrived yesterday.
No, just 1 hour ago.
1 hour ago.
Yeah. Every time, just in time. But it's great to be here because. Yeah, the landscape here is a big quarry that looks a little bit like Erzberg, but not so sandy. It's more rocky. Really looks great, and I'm really looking forward for tomorrow. Today we will see who will come here to talk to the people. And
the first round where we saw you, did Tong live up to its expectations for you?
Yeah, that was so great. And so muddy and rainy, and I was really impressed that the riders here are so hard and strong, and nobody says, oh, it's too hard and I have to go home. And when the mud is 1 meter deep, you have to ride there. And all the others also. Yeah, and also not in the pro class, also in the youth class or the clubman. They're all fighters.
And, we know Johnny's back here this weekend. We spoke to Brian just a moment ago asking who his top 3 is going to be, do you think, for this weekend. What's your prediction for this weekend for the top 3 pros?
Yeah, Graham, Billy and Johnny. Johnny, very strong performance at the Super Enduro World Championship. Billy also, and Graham rides every day. Sometimes in Israel, sometimes in Brazil, sometimes in Germany or in UK. I'm really impressed from his performance. That is, so good to see. And my personal tip for the youth class, that is Tom Knight. I saw him in Tong the first time, and such a strong like the Knights are.
We know Tom Knight's going to be riding at the Super Enduro in Bilbao in a few weeks' time.
Yeah, next week. I saw that. So that will be interesting. I think they are not a loser.
Thanks for talking to us, Peter. Okay, thank you. We'll catch up with you in the morning. But for the moment, we're just going to have a quick look around at the course. We know Tom Sager's out at the moment. That's going to be on Enduro Live later on. So stay tuned for more updates from Cowm Quarry. Welcome back. We're now with Sam Winterburn, one of the Eurotek riders that I'm going to be following for the rest of the year anyway. But Sam, great to see you. A hard race at Tong. We're now on the 2nd round. You had a bit of a look around. What do you think?
Yeah, Paul's put on an awesome event and track. It's going to be fast, so the racing's going to be close. And I'm just going to do my best tomorrow. So yeah, hope for the weather keep dry. So yeah, it's all going to be good.
What was the final position on your last event at Tong?
7th, I think, or something. Yeah, it was just a write-off, so I forgot about it. So.
and the tough one?
Tough one was 6th, I think. So it was all right. I just had a bit bad luck at the tough one. I slapped my back brake on the second to last lap, so I got lapped again and had to change it. So yeah, I missed the lap and I was lapped down. So yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare, but my pace was good. I was happy with my pace, and yeah, we've been training hard. So yeah, bring it on tomorrow.
I know it's very bitter here, but we've both got us hoods up, and it's a bit of a cold wind. Bit of ground frost will be overnight tonight. It's going to be fairly hard and compact, isn't it? But it's dry, so good conditions for you.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. It is going to be. It's just cold on your fingers. It's just yeah, it's just going to be freezing.
Well, good luck tomorrow. We'll see you in the morning anyway at the start line. But thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just stay tuned for more updates from Cowm Quarry. Hello there, welcome back. We're just going to have a quick chat with Damo, Butler now and Sam Ludgate. Damo, you're riding tomorrow, expert class. You've had a look round, are you getting your bike set up already?
Yeah, I thought I'd have a go. It's local event, so can't say no, can I? Backyard. Yeah, bike's down at work, going to go and finish it off now. So I can give this chump a run for his money.
So who's looking after Graham then when you're riding? Because you can't look after his bike as well.
Oh yeah, so the bike will be done, do the bike tonight, so it's fully set up and ready for him to race. He knows the crack with it. Any damages or anything he needs to repair, Brendan will be in the pits covering my end of the pits, and also Lee will be in there doing for Billy, so between them two they'll be able to sort any problems.
Conditions are looking good for tomorrow. We've got Johnny coming back as well, finally, back in UK for another event. It's going to be a tough battle between the top. Who's your prediction for the top 3?
The top 3 are the top 3. Usually it's going to be Johnny, Billy and Graham in the order. I don't know. It's nice to see. It's nice to see. It's nice to see Johnny back in the UK. I was only talking about this with him not so long ago, saying he needs to come back, and it is going to be nice. People are wanting to see it. You know, just Graham and Billy at the moment, always, and Paul himself. He's always there and thereabouts. But Johnny's going to make it interesting, I think, on this track.
Well, good luck tomorrow, mate. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, cheers, Damo. Right, Sam, back on with Sam at Ludgate now. Sam, first at Tong, and he also got a first at the tough one in Wales as well. Looking good. Are you feeling? Or you seem to be fairly confident this year.
Yeah, it started off very well. Yeah, I can't complain. I'll have to just get out of the way of his his face. I can't be serious at best of times. Never know him. But yeah, I've watched that now, and it looks it's a good course they've put on. It looks fast. Not that hard. I mean, I can't believe how dry it is. Like it's normally the wet and grease which makes it hard here, but yeah, it's so dry. But yeah, it is what it is. And if I can keep Damo in my sights, I'm sure I'll be somewhere near.
You got your bike all organised now? If we saw that little thing on Facebook where you're breaking your vice.
No, it's in a million bits. I'm just about to go back and finish it off now, but I got most of it done last night, so it's working away. It's not good when you get back on Friday night and then think you've just got a couple of bits to do and find a bit of trouble, but it is what it is, and yeah, sure I'll be ready for tomorrow.
Well, good luck tomorrow, mate. All right, thanks for talking to us, guys. Okay.
Numero uno. Piloto number 1.
Stay tuned for more updates from Cowm Quarry. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're just back on the rocks now with Paul Bolton and Karl Greenall in the background. Paul, a far cry from Spain last weekend, a bit chillier here.
Yeah, I mean the sun's out, but it doesn't mean it's not cold. So yeah, all puddles are frozen. It's like -3 wind chill or something like that. So it's pretty cold. It's going to be hard on the hands tomorrow for the weather and stuff. So yeah, but the track looks mint. It's very dry in places. Might polish up a bit with the water splatter on some rocks or whatever in the shadows. So, but it's going to make for a good racing. Tom and the team and Eddy have made a right good do of the track, and yeah, just seen Tom riding around on the trials bike. Looks good, and yeah, it's nice to be at Cowm with some traction.
And we've got Suff with you this weekend. Suff Sellers, pan the camera around, is a bit shy at the moment, but I know you've been sort of just walking him through the rocks there and giving him a bit of guidance. He's in the morning race, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the morning race. He's trying to do the youth class and trying to win them. He battled a little bit on the first few laps at Tong, so we've tried to stop them mistakes this time. And he's got a good motocross head on him and stuff, so he tries to win it on the first few laps, and it's not always the case in this kind of racing. So he's just here for the experience and to try and he's very young, and when he gets older, that's when it starts coming where he needs to be riding well.
Let's move on to Karl now. Karl, are you riding Vets Elite this weekend, or are you just normal Vets?
Normal Vets, yeah.
So that's a morning race?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
And what do you think of the course, what Eddy's put out?
Really, really good, really good. Yeah, I've had a good look round. It was a bit cold this morning. We started walking at 9 o'clock and it was like, cold and a bit frosty like, but yeah, it's good.
We saw you down at Tong. What was your final result at Tong in the first round?
Second, yeah. Second, yeah.
Feeling fairly confident?
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, yeah. It's a bit different because every time we've rode here it's normally wet, but today, obviously with the frost, it's dry, isn't it? So it'll be a little bit faster than normal, I would say.
Are you on the 4-stroke again?
Yeah, 250F, yeah, KTM. Yeah.
A lot of people liking the 4-strokes at the moment. I was riding along one last week in Spain, and I really took to it straight away.
Yeah. Well, that's all I've ever rode. Jarvis and Johnny have copied me, really, riding 250Fs. No, that's all I've ever rode, so, I don't just get used to it, don't you? And rather stick to what you know, innit?
Main competition really is Mark Olsen, isn't it? He got the overall win.
Mick Boam's riding in here as well in the AM race.
Right.
So, and there's Alex Owen, and Anthony Crow, so it'll be a good battle even in the AM race. So.
Well, thanks for talking to us anyway. All right, thank you. That's Karl Greenall there, Paul Bolton we spoke to a moment ago, but stay tuned for more updates from Cowm Quarry. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're just with Mick Boam, last year's Vets champion, Eddy X-Treme 2017. Officially sort of retired this year, Mick, I understand. You were at Tong, I think you're just taking a little bit of time out, but you're here for a bit of practice.
Yeah, I'm here for a bit of practice. I wanted to do the Lagares this year in Portugal, so I thought, well, I better get out there and just try and do a bit, but tomorrow is going to be a bit more of a just fitness thing, really, try and get back into it a bit. I've sort of took a back step with it. Work's been a massive thing for me, working Saturdays, Sundays, so, but I just want to get back into it a bit, like just have a go at it and just enjoy it more than anything, that's the main thing.
And we were talking briefly before. You're not doing all the series because obviously your work commits to things. But like I said, the practice side of things is good. And I understand your lad's been riding, 10-year-old.
Yeah, 10-year-old. Yeah, he's loving it, absolutely loving it. He, he's desperate to get into this X-Treme. He wanted to ride. If they'd let him, he'd ride tomorrow. But he's been up here about 4 or 5 weeks ago with Paul Bolton doing a Bolts training day, which was extreme sort of training, a bit of extreme training. He was loving it. He really wants to get into it. So, just keep him going, push him on this year. See how he goes with it, and maybe the future Johnny Walker or whichever.
You never know, but you're booked in the morning racing just in the Vets class. But just looking at you mentioned Lagares earlier there. It's a race you've always wanted to do for a while now. And yeah. What's got you into that, and who are you going with?
It was just, obviously last year Sam Ludgate won the Experts, and I were talking to him and big mates with Sam, and he said it's a brilliant race to go to. I have done Sea to Sky, which were amazing, so just sort of try another one out there in foreign lands, and that seems to be a nice sort of a race to have a go at, like, and it's just so same again, just a bit of fun as well, just to try something different, obviously a bit of sun as well, to me it's better up here in this cold wind and blowing and everything, and get over there in a bit of sun. It's going to be a bit, it's going to be nice, but just try something different, just try and do something like that and see how we go with it.
Just going back to tomorrow's race, you obviously have been following it, and you saw the result from round 1, and Mark Howson was the morning race winner. He's a Terminator, is Mark, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's been around for a bit, and he's, his area up there, the wintered at Tong and everything. He's one of them, isn't he? There's a few lads, who's out there who can win it, and I'm just going to go out and enjoy it, and whatever happens, and that's the main thing, just enjoy it. That's that's what I want to do, and just see wherever I finish, I'll finish, and that's it. As long as I finish, I don't mind.
Well, it's great talking to you, Mick. I'm glad you're here this weekend. It's been nice catching up with you.
Yeah,
but good luck tomorrow, and we'll be with you in Lagares for that event.
Yeah, lovely, thanks. Yeah, we'll see you there. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.
Cheers, Mick. Thank you.
Nice one.
That's it from me at the moment from Cowm Quarry. Tomorrow's race starts, or the action starts at around 9 AM in the morning, so we'll see you there. Take care for now.